Hello Citizens, nice to see you. I know I've been quiet over the last week, but I've just been waiting for these transfers to get finalised, and they're finally done, so we can talk about them. Before we do, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Now you've done that, let's jump in. So, few things to talk about. City continued to get their transfer dealings done nice and early. We're barely into July, and we've got a couple more to talk about. Some big ones as well. In fact, I think they're all pretty big. The transfers out first. Gabriel Jesus has finally gone to Arsenal. No shock there. He said beginning of June he wanted to leave and he wanted to go to Arsenal to link back up with Arteta. And now he's gone. £45 million is the rumoured price. Is that a good deal? I think it's better for Arsenal than City. I think, he's only 25. He's been playing with the champions, or one of the best teams in England. Probably the best team in England for the last few years. I think we could have squeezed more money out of them, but it is Arsenal and they don't like to spend, do they? So I think it's better, price for Arsenal than it is for us. Would he have played that much for us? I think he would have done. It's 5 subs next season, so I think he's going to be a big loss because I think his appearances off the bench would have been important to us. And I really do like his work rate and his ethic. He doesn't score a lot of goals, but, I do think he could have been key for us next season. And I think if you look at the end of last season, the last few months, when he came back in, I think he was so important to us, and he got a great goal against Liverpool in the home game, didn't he, in the league? He's good for, was it against Watford? He can do a job still, and I do think he's going to be a loss for us. But he's gone, and City have always said they don't want to keep unhappy players. I'm not saying he was unhappy, but he has to leave, so he's gone. Now, Raheem Sterling is another one rumoured to be going to Chelsea for £50 million. Again, this is no shock. I do think this is quite low. It's a player in his peak. Yeah, City don't start him as much as he wants. We didn't give him the contract he wants. And he wants to go. So he's go. And I've got no complaints from him leaving. I think he probably should leave. He's not going to start ahead of Riyad Mahrez. You got Haaland coming in. Julian Alvarez, who I'm excited to see. So yeah, it makes sense that Sterling goes because he's not going to be the big man up front. He's not going to be key. He's not going to be the key player, is he? So, and I think the fans are on his back quite a lot. It makes sense that he goes. But again, £50 million seems a bit low. Then could have got more for him. I know he's in his last year of his contract, which probably makes a big difference to it. But, is it sad that he's going? Of course, he scored a lot of goals for us. He's been a really important player. He's scored some key goals for us as well. And he's won everything there is to be won in England with us. But his time's up, and I think it's the right move for everyone that he goes. Am I surprised he's going to Chelsea? A little bit. I'm surprised City are wanting to sell him to a Premier League rival. Same as Jesus, really, but, shows that City have confidence in the players they've got. So, he's gone. Romeo Lavia is £14 million to Southampton. I think that's actually a pretty good price. He's not broken to the first team, has he? He's a young player. I think Southampton have got a decent signing there, It's a shame, really, because I think he could have got into the City team over the next couple of years. He's highly rated. He's got some quality in him as well. But, of course, with the transfers coming in, Kalvin Phillips, he's not going to get that game time, is he? He's not going to get a chance even in the Cups. So, yeah, moving on to Kalvin Phillips. I think this is an interesting one for City. At £45 million is quite a lot. But then again, we've recouped that money of Gabriel Jesus, Raheem Sterling as well. So, again, it's a good bit of business for City. And we signed him to a 6-year contract. So it looks like City have got high confidence in him. I think he can do a really good job. Is he going to replace Rodri? I doubt it. I mean, Rodri for me is phenomenal. And I think to how we play, Rodri is so key. When Rodri doesn't play, we're not the same team. I think Phillips can fill the gap if Rodri gets injured. I don't think he's going to replace him. But Phillips, he's good on the ball. He can run. He's got high energy. Does get injured a lot, possibly. But he's not going to be playing that much at City. So maybe we see fewer injuries than when he did at Leeds. But again, when we need to shut up shop, like when we're playing against Real Madrid, for instance, away, we're 1-0 up with a few minutes to go. Phillips comes on with Rodri. You got more manoeuvrability in there. You've got ball winning in there. And, of course, Phillips can pass too. So, yeah, I think it's a good signing by City. £45 million. Decent price. And like I said, we've recouped that money with Jesus. Now, another signing we've made as well over the last week is Stefan Ortega-Marino, goalkeeper on free. He's in to replace Stefan. I think this is a good signing as well. I never really rated Stefan. He made me nervous whenever he was in goal, And I think Edison could do with more competition or better, improved competition. Will he compete with him for the Premier League spot? Probably not. But in the cup games, we'll have to see what he's got. It looks like a good shot stopper too. And if the one thing City's been missing over the last few years or since Pep's arrived, is a good shot stopper. So maybe we've got that now. But yeah, that's it really. That's the transfers ins and outs at the moment. A few more rumours going around. City still trying to sign Cucurella. I think we desperately need a left back. We needed one for a couple of years now. So that's where I would prioritise. And I think if City get Cucurella over the line over the next week or so, I think it's been a really good transfer window for us. I think it's been phenomenal. I do think maybe we need another forward because, like I said, we've lost Jesus, we've lost Sterling. And yeah, we've brought in Haaland and Alvarez, who I think are brilliant, obviously. But it is 5 subs next season, and City do need a couple more players to bolster the squad a little bit. But yeah, I think so far so good. I think maybe Pep's looking to play a few more youth players next season. Obviously, Cole Palmer, he can come back into the team. And I think he did well whenever he played. So maybe that's where Pep's looking at. Another rumour is that Bernardo Silva wants to leave for Barcelona or will leave for Barcelona. I don't know how they can afford him. But apparently that's where he's going to go. And if we do lose Bernardo, I'll have to change my mind about this transfer window being a good one, because I think if we keep him for another couple of years, then we're in. This has been a really good window. But yeah, we're getting our business done early. We're getting ahead of everyone else, really. And I think we're just improving the squad constantly. Every week we seem to be working to improve the team, improve the squad. And that's what we need to do. We need to bring in more players. We need to freshen up a little bit. So yeah, good signings so far. And, with pre-season just about to start, we're about to go to America. I think it's exciting, and I think this new looking squad that we've got, Pep's on a little bit of a rebuild. It's a mini rebuild he's doing. And if you look at the signings we brought in, they are quite young, apart from Marino. But you look at the others, Phillips, he's quite young. He's obviously younger than Fernandinho. Haaland, he's younger than Jesus, who's gone out. And you look at Alvarez, he's younger than Sterling, who's gone out. So, it's pretty big for us, and I think we're looking forward to the future. And I'm excited to see what Pep does with them. I'm intrigued. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. As always, make sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and of course the like button. And I'll see you again for the next big transfer, whatever that is. Hopefully Cucurella. Let me know who you would sign, and let me know who you're looking forward to seeing the most this coming season. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.